We're on to Arizona. We're on to Arizona. And if you want the Giants to beat the Cardinals this Sunday in the desert, I need everybody right now to hit that thumbs up icon. Look, we asked you guys to do this week 1. We clearly didn't get enough likes. We actually got less likes than the Dallas Cowboys report. That's why we lost. We're on to Arizona, and I need your help. You want to go 1-1? Hit that thumbs up icon right now. Coming up on today's show, I have 5 burning questions for the New York Giants after the defeat they suffered against the Dallas Cowboys on Sunday Night Football. How can Brian Daboll and Joe Schoen answer these 5 questions? Because they're going to have to if they want to save this season before it gets uglier and uglier. Burning question number 1. Can Evan Neal rebound from his week 1 disaster class? My mindset on Evan Neal going into week 1 was this. Hey, if you struggle versus Micah Parsons, that's okay. Micah Parsons is Micah Parsons. If you struggle versus DeMarcus Lawrence, I'm going to be a little bit upset because DeMarcus Lawrence is not that guy anymore. The thing is, Evan Neal couldn't even block the backups for the Dallas Cowboys. Ezeudu, Sam Webb, or whatever his name is, Webb, the dude from Sam Williams, excuse me. He couldn't block anyone. And that's why PFF gave him a 46.8 grade, a pass block grade of 25. He allowed 8 pressures in a whole football game and 1 sack. It boils down to this. Evan Neal, you have to step up. You owe this team that. You owe this team being better than what you were, not only Sunday, but all of last year. You weren't a 7th-round pick. You weren't a 5th-round pick. You weren't a guy that was taken into the 3rd round that needed to develop. You were selected number 7 overall. You were expected to be a plug-and-play player that would make an impact, and you haven't done it yet. It's year 2. No one's coddling you anymore. Be better, or you're not going to be a starter on this team next year. It's that simple. I want to take a look at this. Evan Neal was the 59th out of 60 qualifying tackles in week 1. Glowinski was 56 out of 58. Jordan Renan said he went back and watched, as did I, and 5 of them came from the right side. Evan Neal had a pass block win rate of 70%. That is god-awful. I'm rooting for you, Evan Neal. I know you work hard. I know you want to be great. You're not a loser like Eric Flowers was. But at the end of the day, you're the same guy at this point. You've been a bust. You're on your way to being a bust. And now is the time to fix it because you don't have much longer. I'll ask this question. I'll open the floor for you guys. Is Evan Neal a bust? Is Evan Neal a bust? I'm worried. On a scale of 1 to 10, how worried am I? It's a freaking 15. Is he a bust? Type B for bust. Type T for he needs more time. Let me know what you think. Burning question number 2. Let's stick right on the offensive line. Will the Giants bench Mark Glowinski for Joshua Ezeudu? Mark Glowinski was literally the worst offensive lineman in the entire National Football League in week 1. And right now, he should not be playing for this football team. Joshua Ezeudu was a top 75 pick in the 2022 NFL Draft. Best man should play. And I'd rather watch the young kid struggle than this guy right here. We'll tell you more about Mark Glowinski coming up in a second, but I got to tell you guys about our awesome sponsor, AG1. Go to drinkag1.com/chatsports. That link will be clickable down in the comments and description of today's video. I'm a huge fan of AG1 from the benefits that you get from it, but also the taste. Let me tell you about them. I literally take it every day. I get comprehensive and convenient daily nutrition at drinkag1.com/chatsports. I gave AG1 a try because I wanted better gut health and wanted a supplement that actually tastes great. I take AG1 in the morning, and it makes me feel ready to take on my day because it promotes gut health. And if you know me, I need that. It also supports immunity, which I also need. And maybe I need to focus up and have more energy and do a better job studying this football team. And I could do that with AG1. It empowers the gut for whole body health, which is something that I need. I start the day with making one great choice, AG1, and more healthy decisions then follow. Covering my nutritional bases for the day literally could not be easier, which is why I trust AG1. I just mix one small scoop of AG1 with water and drink it first thing each morning. I also love that it costs less than $3 a day, which is awesome if you ask me. If a comprehensive solution is what you need from your supplement routine, then AG1 is giving you a free 1-year supply of vitamin D and 5 free travel packs. Go to drinkag1.com/chatsports. Huge shout out to AG1 for coming back to sponsor Giants Now for the football season. I want to say thank you. And I'm asking you guys to help us out and support the sponsor, drinkag1.com/chatsports. I promise you, you're going to like it. You're not going to like these stats you're looking at from Mark Glowinski, though, right now. Seeps, is that a typo? A pass block rate of 1.0?
No, that is correct. The graphic is correct.
1.0.
1.0 is correct.
Not 10.0.
Not even like 11.0. No, it is 1.0.
This man had a 1.0 pass block grade. They literally give you 5 points for writing your name on the test. Mark Glowinski, are you kidding me? The worst performance I have ever seen by a Giants offensive lineman. The man allowed 9 pressures in 4 quarters and 3 sacks. Some people don't do that in a 17-long game season. Marky Mark. I don't care how much money you make. I don't care. The best man should play. I would also rather see Joshua Ezeudu, the young buck, play. He's better than Glowinski, and I don't want to see Glowinski struggle anymore. I'm tired of it. It's ridiculous. Pick a starter for me. Pick a starter. Who do you want to see start at the right guard spot? Is it Joshua Ezeudu? Is it Mark Glowinski? I hate that this guy has these initials because it's putting freaking dirt on my name right now. Type JE or MG. Who do you want to see start this Sunday, week 2 against the Arizona Cardinals? Burning question number 3. Are the Giants that bad, or are the Cowboys that good? That's the question that's been going on in my mind for the past 24 hours since this game has happened. And I think I came up with this answer. I think it's a mix. I don't think we are 40 points worse than the Dallas Cowboys. And I don't think the Cowboys are 40 points better than us. Which leads me to this question. Does the game unfold like that if the field goal on the first drive after you drove the ball down their throat, got inside the 10-yard line, faced with a 3rd and 1, your all-pro offensive tackle has a false start, 3rd and 6. Your rookie center snaps it in the dirt past Daniel Jones, the 4th and 13. Field goal blocked, 9-point swing. If that doesn't happen, if the field goal's not blocked, does the game go that way? Did the weather have an impact? Did it snowball? Did it just could go wrong? Did go wrong? I have so many questions. I don't know. I don't know if the Giants suck. I don't think they do. They have too many good football players that I truly believe in. I believe in Dexter Lawrence. I believe in Andrew Thomas. I believe in Aziz Ojulari and Kayvon Thibodeau and Leonard Williams and Bobby Okereke and Xavier McKinney and Dory Jackson and Saquon Barkley and Darren Waller and some of these receivers. And I even believe in Daniel Jones. There's no way they are that bad. Do they suck? Do the Giants just suck? Type Y for yes, type N for no. I'm saying no. I do not think this team sucks. I think it's snowballed. I really do. I don't think they suck that much. They're not better than the Cowboys, though. I know that. Burning question number 4. Is week 3 versus the Cardinals a must-win? You effing betcha. You effing betcha. Absolutely, it's a must-win. If the Giants don't beat the Cardinals week 2, this season is cooked. It's over. Because this is important info, not including the 2022 season. I couldn't find those stats. So from 2021 to the merger back in 1970, there have been 400 teams to start the NFL season with a record of 0-2. And according to StatHead, of those 400, only 38 have reached the playoffs. I'm not good at math here, but I believe if I divide 38 by 4, that's 9.5%, which tells me the Giants have a 9.5% chance to make the playoffs if they start 0-2. This is 100% a must-win football game. This is a playoff game. You have to win because you got the Niners in week 3. Then you got to play the Dolphins and the Bills and the Jets, and then you got to go back and play Seattle. Schedule doesn't get any easier. Luckily, you get to play the actively tanking Arizona Cardinals, and the Giants enter as 4.5-point favorites. So I'm feeling good. You should beat the Cardinals. If you lose to a Josh Dobbs-led football team, tank. I know I just said I don't believe in tanking, but if you can't beat the astronaut, Josh Dobbs, you don't deserve to compete, to be quite frank with you. You really don't. My concern? The Cardinals have a good pass rush. Right now, that's the Achilles heel for the Giants. They had 6 sacks versus Washington. You better not let Daniel Jones get sacked 6 times. Or Bobby Johnson, he may be having to fly southwest back to New Jersey, pack his bags, because he should be fired if that happens. He's been awful in 2 years as an offensive line coach. Who do you got? Who do you got in week 2? Is it the G-Men? Is it the worst franchise in the National Football League? Type NYG for the Giants, ARI for the Arizona Cardinals. Who's winning week 2? It better frickin' be Big Blue. Last burning question. Can Daniel Jones lead this offense? Can Daniel Jones lead this offense? Because the deceiving nature of this offense, the play action, the rollout, the bootleg, the dump it in the flat, that ain't working anymore. It didn't work versus the Eagles when you scored 7 points. It didn't work against the Dallas Cowboys when you couldn't even frickin' put a point on the board. They watched tape. They studied. You have to find a new way to move the ball. You have to find another way to score points. And my question is, can Daniel Jones do that? Did he have no chance to succeed yesterday? He did not. He did not have a chance to succeed. But he also didn't play good. Let's be honest. Call a spade a spade. Both can be true. The game's not his fault. He didn't have any time, but he also didn't play good. Dumb throws to Stephon Gilmore. Dumb throws over the middle to Malik Hooker, who dropped an interception. A lot of dumb plays. But I think Austin Gale maps it out perfectly here. Talks about EPA, estimated points added. Talks about how impactful each play you make is. In a clean pocket with no pressure, Daniel Jones ranked as the 28th quarterback. 2 teams haven't played yet. That means 2 teams haven't even played yet. Yeah, a little bit worrisome. This play is also worrisome. We saw this from Daniel Jones last year. 3rd and 18 on Sunday night against the Cowboys. He has Isaiah Hodgins wide open. No one is guarding him. Trayvon Diggs looking in the backfield. It's cover 2. There is a safety right here, but you know Mario Manningham and Eli Manning, they would kill to be faced with a cover 2 hole shot. You put the ball in the spot and you make a play. And yes, the answer is he was not under pressure. He was not. Look at the pocket. And the pre-snap reads are once again a concern for me for Daniel Jones. This is a cover 2 look through and through. Press on the outside, 2 single high safeties. You got a little box house look right there. That means it's cover 2 or cover 4. It's 3rd and 18, you got press corner. It ain't cover 4. Read the play. You take the snap, you look left, you stare at Diggs, he stays, Hodgins goes outside, and you throw it in the hole. It's that simple. It's that freaking simple. He was seeing ghosts once again. Also this play, wide open. Jalen Hyatt running across the field. Stephon Gilmore's right there. He's cooked. That's who's guarding him. And you make Hyatt have to try to make a catch like this. Should Hyatt have caught the ball? Absolutely. But you make $160 million. Get the ball to the fastest guy on the field where he doesn't have to break stride, and it's right here. And he might still be running, and we could be dancing in the end zone. And no, he wasn't under pressure. He has all the pocket in the world. But you know what pissed me off about this throw? He threw it like this. He didn't step into it. He didn't rip it, and that's why it was off target. He was scared to step up in the pocket. I don't care how many times you get hit. Once you're scared, once you start seeing ghosts, you're cooked. And that's what Daniel Jones was. Look how much room he has right here to step up. You should have hit your back foot, scooted up, and fired a dart to Hyatt right here. But you threw it behind him, and he dropped it. He should have caught it, but it should have been a better throw from the $160 million man. Do you believe in Daniel Jones? Do you believe in Daniel Jones? I do. I do believe in Daniel Jones. So I'm going to type my Go DJ for Go DJ. That's my DJ. Let me know. Do you believe in Daniel Jones? Type Go DJ for yes, no DJ for no. Let me know what you think. As always, you can hit me up on Twitter. Always down to talk more Giants football over there at @MarshallGreen_. I appreciate everybody that always shows love to this channel. We'll see you later. Go Big Blue.